Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is 8:05 in the morning on Friday, and very shortly I will be getting up and going for another skin treatment, light treatment to help with my psoriasis, which has started to flare up. So I'm going to go and do that before the traffic gets too bad, while I know I can get a parking space in town. Then I'll come home and start on a bit of cleaning, because to be fair, I have been quite slack since I had the flu last week. This week I've not really done very much in the way of a good clean, and so I could really do with cracking on with that. This evening I am going to go and see a musical. It's one of the ones they do at the cinema where it's screened through the cinema, so it's not actually at the theatre. But we're going to go and see Kinky Boots. I've also got my alphabet challenge, so I need to hug an item in nature beginning with C. And my additional challenge, I can't think what my additional challenge is off the top of my head. I think it might be food related, so I need to just check my my WhatsApp message and see what I was challenged as my additional bonus C challenge for today and get that done. I need to show you all what was in the bag, and I'm going to be incredibly mean about this because many of you got it right. Quite a few of you got it right. Quite a few of you would have got it right if you'd used the correct terminology. And bearing in mind the item in the bag is not something that likes water, if you use the wrong word, I'm going to be quite mean about it, and you will not get a point. It will not be the correct answer. I'll explain more to you when I show you what's in the bag. That will come later. So yeah, that is the general plan for the day. It is 8:30 and I'm up, I'm dressed, ready to start my day. The place is actually not too much of a tip, which is nice. It is a bonus when the place is actually reasonably tidy when I get up. It does need flipping good clean though, a proper clean. Yes, I'm going to do the whole what's in the bag thing. Let me show you, and then I'll read out, once I've actually gone through all the comments and made a list, I will read out the winners. Hold on 1 second, I might just do that quickly, and then I will replace the item in the bag, and yeah, I will announce what is in the bag. Okay, I've been through the list. Naomi Kate, Lindsay Benison, you're on a bit of a roll. Paul Bourne also seems to be on a bit of a roll. Tink, 444. Classic Camper, loved your cryptic entry. Glad you illuminated me a bit because my brain didn't immediately go to the advert. Cara Dwen, close. Not quite the exact right item, although you did mention the word. You were thinking of a smaller version of a toy variety. Maybe half a point for that. I'd also like to give some, let me tell you what it was first. Those people who got it right. What's in the bag? What's in the bag? What's in the bag? Are you ready? Bum, 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 bum. It's a tortoise. That's why I couldn't leave him in the bag all night. This particular tortoise is called Crunch. He is the small one of the Munch and Crunch pair. Yes. Doesn't he look pleased? Not really. This is not a turtle, people. That's why you didn't get points for turtle. Turtles have webbed feet and they swim and they live in water. Tortoises have clawed feet, they sink in water and drown, and so they are very different creatures. This is a tortoise. Right, I'd like to give Jez Wild some additional points. He didn't get it right, but he did say, and I'm going to say half these words wrong, that it could have been a Balerion brandishing a bougie and wearing a burgonet, taking a brouette to a bronzery to see a bibliopegist. Basically, it's some sort of dragon-related creature brandishing a... What was a burgee? Can't remember, but it's wearing a flag-type item. I can't remember the exact thing of what that is. Taking a two-wheeled cart to a bronzery to see somebody who enjoys books. Extra points for all the B words on my B day. Very, very good. So, pat on the back, thumbs up. Well done, you people who said tortoise in the bag. There will be another item in the bag later, related to whatever I end up doing today. Okay. It is a C day, and I know there's no children here, but that doesn't matter. The challenge was C-related things. I need to find something in nature beginning with C that I can love and tell it why I love it, because that's important too. It's also Pokemon Valentine's Day. It's Valentine's Day, so a very happy Valentine's to all my wonderful subscribers. Thank you very much for supporting me, especially those of you that comment, because I love your comments. And I don't just answer with a standard thanks, because a lot of YouTubers do that and it drives me crazy. If you take the time to send me a message, I will reply. Some of you are awesome and send me like essays. I'm afraid I can't reply in essay style, but I do read them and I will respond appropriately to each and every one of your comments. Right, so yes, happy Valentine's Day. What was I saying? My brain just stopped mid-flow. I am going to whiz into town at this very moment in time and deal with my skin issue, and then I will come back and we may get a bit of boogie speed cleaning going on. Lovely. Well, that took longer than I had planned, only because I decided to walk through the town because it's a special Valentine's Pokemon day and there's lots of Valentine's-y Pokemons and pink one and red ones all popping up, and so I had a wander up and down the town, spinning stops and collecting some new Pokemon and hatching eggs. So it's 20 to 11 and I haven't done anything remotely productive other than go and get my treatment. I have come in and made myself a cup of tea, and I've decided I will start from downstairs and clean and then go upstairs. No, I'm going to start upstairs and work my way down. That makes more sense in my head. Does it? Does it really? No, I'm going to start downstairs because there's more things that need to be done down here. I've got all the Valentine's stuff to put away and general cleaning and tidying. I did go into the charity shop. It's a C word, charity shop. And I picked up 3 books. I picked up The Watcher by Ross Armstrong. It says Lily Guylock is a bird watcher. She lives with her husband Aidan in a new build flat opposite an estate marked for demolition. Intrigued by the social divide and growing gentrification, she begins to turn her binoculars from the sky to the windows opposite, directly into the homes of her neighbours. One day Lily sees something suspicious, and soon after her elderly neighbour Jean is found dead. Lily's increasing voyeurism drags her into a mystery she is desperate to untangle. But her interference is not going unnoticed. As she gets closer to the truth, her own life becomes under threat. I thought that sounded good. I picked up this one, My Family and Other Animals by Gerald Durrell. I'm pretty certain I've heard of this one. What we all need, said Larry, is sunshine, a country where we can grow. Oh, yes, dear, that would be nice, agreed Mother, not really listening. I had a letter from George this morning. He says Corfu is wonderful. Why don't we pack up and go to Greece? Very well, dear, if you like, said Mother unguardedly. Escaping the ills of the British climate, the Durrell family, acne-ridden Margot, gun-toting Leslie, bookworm Lawrence and budding naturalist Jerry, along with their long-suffering mother and Roger the dog, take off to the island of Corfu. But the Durrells find that reluctantly they must share their various villas with a menagerie of local fauna, among them scorpions, geckos, toads, bats and butterflies. Recounted with immense humour and charm, My Family and Other Animals is a wonderful account of a rare magical childhood. That sounded quite funny. And The Trouble with Goats and Sheep. This is by Joanna Cannon. Miss Cressy is missing and the adventure is alive with whispers. As the summer shimmers endlessly on, 10-year-olds Grace and Tilly decide to take matters into their own hands. But as doors and mouths begin to open, the cul-de-sac starts giving up its secrets. The amateur detectives find more than they could have imagined. A quirky, moving and beautifully written tale of life in the 1970s Britain. A delight from start to finish. So, that's based in the year before I was born, 76. So, yes, I picked them myself up. They were £1 each. I did find a very nice, very nice jacket, actually. But it was just slightly too small. And if I wanted to breathe and move, it wasn't going to happen. Right. Challenge, the bonus challenge for today was to make a culinary delight out of these 3 items beginning with C. It was originally Cheerios, chicken and cheese, but we never have Cheerios in the house, so it was chicken, cheese and crunchy nut cornflakes. Now I could have made my life a lot easier if I was into meat right now, but I'm not into meat right now, and it just occurred to me this morning that chicken isn't something I can really eat when I'm not really into meat right now. So I could have made a really lovely honey nut, crunchy cornflake coated, cheese filled chicken parcel for the boys if I defrosted the chicken and made that dish, and it would have actually been quite appetizing. But when you've only got crunchy nut cornflakes, cheese, and I'm going to have to substitute the chicken for something, let's be honest, I can't think of anything that's going to make crunchy nut cornflakes and chicken good. So I may as well just suck it up, Buttercup, and have it with cow juice. That begins with a C, doesn't it? I've slightly adapted it. Cow juice. What we're talking about, people, is crunchy nut cornflakes as a mid-morning snack, nearly brunchy type snack, with cheese on top. Excuse me, while I prepare my culinary delight. How many pieces of cheese should you put on it to make it acceptable? What would he deem as an acceptable amount of cheese on my crunchy nut cornflakes? Right, here's my cow juice, juice of 1 cow. Here's my crunchy nut cornflakes. They're actually the cheap brand from Aldi, honey nut cornflakes, but it does say crunchy nut down here, or crunchy cornflakes. So they're crunchy nut cornflakes. Right, well, choices. Oh, life might have just got a bit easier. So, I'm going to cheat totally now. So, I've got, this is what I thought I was going to have to use, grated cheese, because that's the cheese we have in there. But Lee had burgers the other day and thoughtfully bought some cheese slices. Now, surely if I'm adding cheese to the meal, there's nothing wrong with placing cheese over the top of the bowl, is there? I can just lay the cheese on top, like thus. There we are, like thus. And technically I have made a culinary delight of crunchy nut cornflakes, cheese and cow juice. Have I not? What do you think? Did I pass the challenge? He may disagree with me. Might not have been what he had in mind at all. And now I can just pick up the cheese. Yum. That's really tasty, and it's not mixed in with my cornflakes at all. What a delight. I think I might have got away with that one. Right, I'm going to eat my culinary delights, drink my tea, put this stuff away, crack on with some cleaning. Packing up all the Valentine's things for another year. Yeah, making it all nice. Happy Valentine's, everybody. Ta-da! Yeah, it's not going to work, is it? Right, let's put the last bits away and that can go in the loft. I wanted to show you these as well that I picked up, and I was talking about making some, and then I saw some on Amazon. So makeup remover pads. So I guess that's just a cloth for wiping your face. It's all bamboo. These charcoal ones are apparently for the more stubborn sort of stain type makeup like mascara. And these are for other makeup. To be fair, I'm just going to use them whether they stain those or not. I'm not really that bothered because, you know, I only use face makeup, eye makeup. So, yeah, just some different types of bamboo cloths. These ones have charcoal in. And then a little wash bag to wash them all in. Little face cloth. What does this say? Thank you for purchasing from our zero waste line. Anyone can make a difference. Thank you. Join our mission on Instagram, the Eco Life Store. You can reach us at contact@katie-shop.com. You made a difference. Your eco life. So there we go. I think, I'm trying to remember how much I spent now. I think I spent £12. I think I'll have to double check that. I think it was £12 for the set, and I've got Amazon Prime, so the postage was free. But yes, much better than cotton balls and things because they are really bad for the environment and terrible to sort of to compost down. Whereas these are obviously reusable and much better.
I'm a traveling spirit, I've seen many shores, from the West Pacific to the island of Kenya. They treat me like a son anywhere I go, and even though no one can tell, I still feel that I'm alone. I'm alone, I'm alone, I'm alone. Leave me stranded, I know how to handle it all on my own. On my own. I have learned that no one else can carry this load. It's a train where I'm the only passenger on board. Oh, there is beauty to enjoy on this road, but even so, I still feel that I'm alone. I'm alone, I'm alone, I'm alone. Leave me stranded, I know how to handle it all on my own. I'm alone, I'm alone, I'm alone. Leave me stranded, I know how to handle it all on my own. On my own.
Well, that's the downstairs dusted. I just got to hoover the front doormat, But the rest of it has all been mopped, dusted, wiped down, floors have been washed. That's mopped, isn't it? Yeah, everything's just been tidied up and sorted out. Laundry's been sorted, dishes have been sorted. It's all clean. Now I need to start up here. I'm going to clean the bathroom. Going to come in here and dust, because it's gross. I have not dusted since that Thursday when I demolded the room. It's actually looking much better in here. You can see where the mold was, but it's not growing back. It's all been bleached. Got this heater now, which actually isn't on at the moment. Let's turn that on. Oh. Which I take between here and the bathroom, and it just sort of helps. I need to just tidy up so I can dust and wipe all the units down. Kenzie's wheels need to go back. I need to get some bubble wrap and package that up and arrange for a courier to come and collect it. It needs to go back to the suppliers because it's no longer working, and as you guys know, he's only had it since Christmas, and you've seen he only uses it in the house, so it's not like he's left it out in the rain or, you know, gone through puddles or anything bad like that. He's, you know, only uses it inside. I've got some bits to tidy up, loft, stuff to put away, dusting, tidying. Good Lord, look at the mess. It's just so cluttered, but that's what happens when you share your life with a collector. Right. Yeah, and get rid of the cobwebs up there. Bit of cobweb dusting. Right, I'm not going to film it. Oh, this could do the clean as well. Look at the muck on that. But I'm not going to film any of this because there's only so much speed cleaning you really want to see, and you've just had a batch of speed cleaning. So I'm going to watch some YouTube, and yeah. I know, it doesn't look like I've moved, not at all. I have scrubbed and scrubbed. I've got the light shining in, blaring on the screen. I have actually moved. I have scrubbed the bathroom, bleached, literally got the scrubbing, an old toothbrush, and cleaned all the tiles and the grouting and stuff like that. I have bleached the units in here that have got tea stains on. I've dusted. I brought the Hoover up, but first I need to put the stuff in the loft from Valentine's Day. Get that up in the loft. Yeah. Boys' room I've dusted, tidied. I've been a busy bee. Very productive. Have you noticed I haven't hidden anywhere today? I might have to rectify that. So the bedroom's a bit tidier. Definitely cleaner. Still very cluttered, but not a lot I can do about that. Oh, I haven't done this yet. I haven't hoovered yet, so any bits you see on the floor, just because I haven't hoovered. I've dusted the sides down. So it's all dust free. Wipe down the windowsill. Scrubbed. That was a old toothbrush jobby in, like, well, it's still a bit mucky, but where it gets damp and disgusting, I've done all sort of here with a scrubby brush. All in these bits where the soap gets stuck, I've scrubbed with an old toothbrush. Yeah, definitely sparkly now. Where is Pippa hiding today? Where is she? Hiding somewhere in the house. Where do you think I am? Make your guesses now. No cheating. Are you ready? I'm in the loft. You still can't see my face. Pippa's in the loft. I am hiding in the loft. But I'm not going to stay up here because it's full of spiders. Spiders and I, whilst we tolerate each other, do not, as a general rule, get along particularly well. So, Peppa's no longer in the loft. There you go. That was today's hiding spot. I'm having a bit of a bubble bath. I was going to have it a bit earlier, but Kenzie rang me from Evan's phone, because Kenzie doesn't take his phone to school, and said their bus hadn't turned up. So I said, well, give it a few more minutes and let me know, and I'll come and get you boys if you're stuck. But I didn't hear anything back, and Evan didn't reply when I messaged his phone. So I assumed that the bus was on its way, but I waited until they were home before I actually got in the bathtub. Brendan's been home about an hour or so. He got a lift with a friend. So I'm just lounging here for a bit, have a nice bath, and then I think at about 5:30 maybe I'll head off into Bicester. Maybe have a little pootle around the shops and get some goodies and bits before meeting up with my sister, or meet up with my sister because she finishes work at 6, and have a pootle around the supermarket or something before we go in to see Kinky Boots. I'm all bathed. I'm all ready to go and get in the car in about an hour's time and go meet up with Jackie and go see Kinky Boots. I'm going to get this hopefully uploaded before I go, because really, other than the outside of the cinema, it's really nothing exciting happening, and I think the vlog is quite long enough. Anyway, what's in the bag? What's in the bag? What's in the bag today? It is something you've seen today, and it is here. Let me show you. Here it is. Today's item. Today's what's in the bag item. Waiting for you. So, what's in the bag? I can't even think of a clue, to be honest, for what's in the bag. It's entertaining. I like it. That'll do. Can't think of anything else. So, what's in the bag? Thank you very much for watching, you lovely lot. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I will see you all tomorrow. Thanks for watching. I forgot to hug my item in nature, so I'm hugging Daisy. I love you, Daisy. So I'm hugging Daisy the cow, because I can't hug a real cow, because they tend to move away from you if you try to hug them. Can't believe I nearly forgot the very main part of my ABC challenge. Right, time to hit the road. I didn't actually say why I love Daisy, did I? Well, I love cows because they're highly intelligent creatures. They're very gentle, very smart, and just beautiful. Do you not think a cow is beautiful? I think cows are awesome. So there you go. That's why I love cows.